Hey, Fantasy Baseball League. Um, so I'm talking to you today because Fantasy Baseball Draft is just under 2 months away, and we have some things to discuss. And we will address these things on draft day. It'll be a live draft at the winner can choose where he wants to have the draft, but if so, that's Yee's decision. But otherwise, if it might be here, so just keep that in your head. So what we're discussing, we've debated on the categories, and it looks like that we're gonna eliminate save percentage. That's a for sure thing, and it looks like we're gonna get rid of walks. So we'll be adopting a 7x7 format. If anyone's opposed or whatever, please post. I think there's a league consensus on doing that, on going the 7x7. And again, there was no ideal way to go about it. We couldn't have the best of everything, but I think we got to keep it even. And I feel like the other categories are pretty necessary. So that's what we're going to do. Now, the other things that we need to discuss are the limits. Okay, previously we've had a 15 probable start limit or max throughout the week, which is standard. We've been doing it for a while, but there's been a lot of complaints and scamming, I guess, if you want to say, going on with the system. Basically, you can have almost unlimited starts if you do the, drop an ad before the games on Sunday, whatever. So I think most of the league, I know there was a couple that were not so sure about that, but that we wanted to bring either the probable limit down, or we have an acquisition limit, or we do both. Okay, so that's where we're at right now, and I talked to a few members, and I haven't got everyone's opinion, but that's where I kind of want to see where you guys are at. So yeah, and if you want the reasoning, I'm not going to go too far into it, but if you want more reasoning, please feel free to ask. It seems that we were looking at maybe a 10, 11, 12-ish. I was thinking 11 for a max start limit, just to bring it down so you're not necessarily filling your lineup with a bunch of probable starters. You got to have some key guys in there. And if you do that, you automatically are not picking up as many guys. But the other debate was, well, let's have X amount of starting pitchers, maybe because we have 11 pitchers. Let's do 4 starters, 3 relievers, and 4 pitchers. It can be whatever you want. So that was another option we could adopt. And I know because that forces you to put relievers in. And we like relievers. So that's another thing to think about. And then, of course, the acquisition limit, where I was thinking more of like maybe 7. You go 11 probable starts and a 7 acquisition limit. I don't know. It's hard to get an exact number, and we can play with this. So yeah, it's that way. You roughly you give yourself 3. I don't know, 3 offensive pickups during the week. Maybe someone gets injured. Okay, that's a 4th one. Perhaps somebody's hot you want to pick up. That's 5. Maybe you need a save or a hold. That's 6, and then 7th for your discretion. So that's kind of where I was kind of going with that. Now I know we have not. I know some teams have prepared their keepers for the same format we are facing as far as the 15 limit. and going about the same. But I think there needs to be a change, and we need to try to make the league as competitive and I guess fair play as possible, where the talent of the team doesn't necessarily ride on free agency. So that's what we need to look at. So feedback is critical on this video. Please, I cannot stress that. Otherwise, I'm going to make a decision, and some may not like it, some will be okay with it, whatever. So I take it if you do not respond, that means that you're okay with what I did. I go with whatever. But please voice your opinion, and if someone voices their opinion and somebody else disagrees, please respond, because we need to have a discussion. This will be discussed on draft day if there are further objections or whatnot, but we need to decide this as soon as possible. So thank you very much. Please, if you have any questions, let me know. And otherwise, thank you.